What is Blackboard Learn? The quick answer, Blackboard Learn is a web-based virtual environment and learning management system developed by Blackboard Inc. Some general features include course management, interface for course materials, assessments, and communicating with users. There are 4 major features that I've identified. The SCORM package, which is the main reason why I selected Blackboard Learn, is Shareable Content Object Reference Model. It governs how online learning content and LMS communicate. It's basically a tool that enables effective, efficient online learning. Creating tasks, creating achievements or digital badges, and then evaluations. As the trainer for the Blackboard course, I'm able to build the left navigation by changing the names of the links, moving the links where I need them to go, adding subdivider lines, adding divider sections, putting together campus resources. There's also collaboration tools. These are communication methods for students and the instructor to communicate. So if these are enabled, these are ways that the class can interact with each other. At the bottom, the course management course tools can be utilized. So the achievements are under here, announcements, the tasks under here. So these are some of the course tools available. Under evaluation is one way to look at your course analytics, your learner analytics to get additional information about the users. And if you're using the SCORM package, where you're incorporating course authoring tools into your LMS, then you're able to view the reports there. The users and groups, so being able to put students in groups. If I was going to set up group forums where they would communicate with each other in smaller groups. So as the trainer, these are some of the functionality of the Blackboard course. Within level 1, some of the tools that were used are videos, so pulling videos directly from YouTube. If it were a video file, then I could go to video here and upload it directly. Let's switch gears and look at the interface from the user experience. For islanders who are new to campus, this course shell can be open a week before the semester starts or 2 weeks before the semester starts to give the student time to start going through the modules. The first module is Islander Pride. When the students click on it, they'll see a welcome video. There's also these buttons that say mark reviewed. Once a student completes a video, they can mark it reviewed. There's a knowledge check that is within the course. This was created in Adobe Captivate and it is interactive. So when they click on welcome knowledge check, they'll start a new submission and a window will pop up. Once the window pops up, they can hit play. How many academic colleges does TAMI-CC have? A4, B6. The knowledge check does have narration that reads the question and the answers. However, the bar at the bottom continues to move once you hit submit instead of going to the next slide because it is adjusted to the time of the narration. So I will be removing the narration and then they get a final screen. The knowledge check is not a graded assignment. Think of it as a low stakes assessment. So as a trainer, I know there's no grade, but as a student, when they see the knowledge check, they'll make sure to pay attention. So I prompted them with a couple of questions prior to completing or starting the knowledge check. There's a video on traditions. So if I mark this reviewed, the Islander Traditions video, the student watches it, marks it reviewed, and there's a virtual campus tour. I simply put it as a link within that level 1 so students are able to see this. There are a lot of resources already available, so rather than duplicating the efforts, I'm just pulling it together in a guide for the students. So here the students can click on the different locations around campus and see on the interactive map where it's located and then get more information in detail about that physical space. So mark this reviewed. Level 1 also has a task list, which is a checklist. So all of the tasks will be listed on here. They're marked as level 1, level 2, and it's really to keep in line all of the things for the student to do. So level 1, important campus dates. Students should be aware of the academic calendar, when to register, what drop dates are, what the withdrawal dates are, and their final exam schedule. So this is just for them to look at that and keep track of those dates. They can go in and mark not started, or it's in progress, or set to completed. This is one way to organize specific tasks you want students to complete, or to create optional tasks outside of the regular assignments. Level 1 does have an achievement. An achievement is the digital badge. If the student clicks on Quest Badges, they're able to see their achievement badge here. So as they go through each level, they'll be able to obtain the badges. Level 2 still needs to have more built out. I created a short video to show progress on Islander Quest from level 1 to level 2. Congratulations, you completed level 1. Now on to level 2, Islander Excellence. Incorporating video, incorporating gamification, incentivizing the students with badges. These are ways to engage the learner into the experience. E-learning can be used to meet students where they are, but the LMS needs to have a learner-centered design using the 4 principles: context, construction, collaboration, and communication. The evaluation tools can be used to evaluate the effectiveness of course content as well as learner analytics. On the performance dashboard, you're able to see all of the users as well as the last time they accessed the course. If you look at the middle top under where number 1 is, you can see the last course access date and the time. You're also able to see some students who have never logged in. Another evaluation tool is the course report for course activity overview. This can be used to see the days of the week that students are logging in. This is a great tool to utilize when deciding on virtual office hours or academic support time frames for when students are at high peaks. The Retention Center is a tool that can be used for early intervention as it identifies the students that are at risk. From this list of students, which their names are covered for privacy, you're able to see the activity alert and the access alert. When I click on activity alert, it shows the student is 97% below average compared to other students in the class. This is one way to identify the students that are struggling in the course but are not asking for help. Again, communication is an important factor for e-learning. So rather than waiting on the student, the instructor is able to reach out based on the data that's already collected. For limitations and recommendations, the first is that it's aged and outdated. So even though a trainer, an instructional designer is creating things to make it more engaging, the platform itself is just not as engaging. Another thing is that it's not user-friendly, and then the mobile app is very basic. So there's nothing appealing about Blackboard. It's not something that will engage users just in the style of the platform itself. Originally, I picked Blackboard so that I could use VoiceThread as an LTI. However, the TAMUCC Blackboard does not have VoiceThread as an LTI. Here is some feedback from a couple of test students who were added to the course.